The view from a window is all Jan has of the outside world. The 30-year-old who asked us not to reveal his real name was hospitalized several weeks ago. He could barely breathe. This is where he receives the antiretroviral drugs that treat his HIV. The virus has ruined Jan's life. It's not about being gay, it's about the disease. Sorry, I don't want to show my face. I have friends that don't want it to get out, that they know an HIV-positive person. It would be embarrassing for them. This behavior is normal in our society. One day, Jan finally does leave, in an ambulance, to go to court. He filed a lawsuit against Russian authorities who are denying him medicine because he's only temporarily registered in Moscow. According to the law, HIV-positive patients may only be treated in their primary place of residence. Officials from the Department of Health are breaking the law by restricting my right to live where I choose, and thereby restricting my right to health care. Jan has lived in Moscow for years. Having HIV cost him his job. Without a job, he lost his place of residence, and that meant he lost access to therapy. A vicious cycle. An acquaintance of Jan's, who's a doctor for infectious diseases, tells us what consequences this will have on Jan's health. He already has secondary diseases in the stomach and intestines. These we can handle, but when the liver gets infected, that will be difficult. Jan lost his court case, and he has no access to therapy outside the clinic unless he leaves Moscow to move to Siberia, where it would be easier to register a primary residence. At first, I was depressed. I couldn't get over my anger, but now I've calmed down. I know there is nothing I can do. Thousands of patients are facing similar circumstances. Human rights activists have also criticized the laws. They say the legislation is causing more and more people with HIV to take their own lives.
Despite all criticism, the system in Russia will not change. It's very likely that by the end of the year, 1 million persons will be HIV positive, medical experts say. Instead of helping them, Russian authorities make their life a misery.